I'm Isaac. This is Nnovie, a website about movies. So when you go to the Nnovie homepage, this is what you'll see. Just a quick description of the website. The first thing you're going to want to do is log in. So if you click on this button in the top right, this login button, it'll bring you to a login page. I do have an account, but I'm going to create a new account to show you how it's done. So as you create your account, you're going to need to fulfill some requirements for each of the input fields. So for example, your password must be at least 10 characters long. So I'm going to input a password, and then you also have to confirm your password, which has to be the same as your original password. Then you also have to enter your birthday to make sure you're at least 21 years, or you're at least 13 years, sorry, of age. So I'm going to input my birthday, which is October 3rd, and click sign up. So once I do that, it'll create an account. So the first thing it's going to do is bring you to your profile page. Your profile page has your username and then also a personal movie reminders list. I can add anything I want here. So for example, watch a sci-fi movie this week. If I add that to my movie reminders list, it'll show up here in big text. I can add more things, so like watch 2001 A Space Odyssey. If I add that to my list, it adds it underneath the previous one. And then once I'm done with this, with either of these entries, I can just click them to remove them. So just like that, I can click it and it'll go away. The main feature of Nnovie is the map page. So if I go over to map here, you can see it brings up a Google Maps embed. This is a real Google Maps page, so you can use it just like Google Maps. You can change the settings. But what our website adds to this are these Nnovie nodes with the Nnovie logo. And these correspond to movie theaters that are in your area. So when you first open up this page, it'll ask you for location permissions, which if you're on Chrome will pop up right here. Once you give it location permissions, it'll load a map of your area and populate it with these nodes that show where movie theaters are. If you click on one of these nodes, so for example this one right here, it'll bring up information about the movie. This is Century Boulder. It'll give me a quick description and the address of the theater, as well as the website that I can go to if I want to buy tickets to see movies at this theater. Another feature of ours is called the lists page. So if you click on my lists up here, you can see again, it'll show my username, but it'll also show two lists, which right now are empty, which are my favorites list and my watch later list. To add things to this list, I need to search for movies. So for example, 2001 A Space Odyssey is one of my favorite movies. So if I just search 2001 in the search bar up here and click the search button, it will return a list of movies that match what you search for. So this is the one I want, 2001 A Space Odyssey. So I'm going to click on it, and it'll bring you to a page specific for that movie, which includes the title of the movie as well as a bunch of information about the movie. And then we've also got that option to add this movie to my favorites list and also to my watch later list. So I'm going to add this to my favorites list. Once I do that and I go back to my list page, you can see under my favorites list right here is 2001 A Space Odyssey. Something that I want to watch that I haven't yet watched is called Happy Feet. It's an animated movie. So if I search for Happy Feet, again, it'll give me results that match what I searched for. I'm going to click on Happy Feet here, and I'm going to click Add to Watch Later. And now you can see it's under my Watch Later list. You can add as many movies as you want to these lists. So I'm going to search for Happy Feet again. And I'm going to add Happy Feet 2 to my Watch Later list. Just like that. Once I watch one of these, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I can go back to the main page. I can log out. And once you're logged out, you can actually still use the search function, and you can use the map function. You don't have to be logged in to use those. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Nnovie.